What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome back to Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. So last time, we began the story with the prologue, and then started up Drytsen's story here with opening a dialogue, Eunice Drytsen, and Neo the Eternal. And in this video, we'll be doing the next 3 chapters, starting with Exit from Eternity. And it does say it's in progress, by the way, because this is like my second take into this video. I forgot to read the summary here, so I just backed out of it. And that's pretty cool how you can have a, I guess, in progress session with the chapters. So yeah, there is a battle here, and we do get 500 rupees, which is pretty much one pull. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. And a story chapter is currently in progress. Do you wish to restart the story or resume from where you left off? I'm gonna restart, even though I left off at the beginning.
Replicate himself?
So yeah, that's very interesting in this one, with this game here. That's one change where you don't choose the deck before you enter the chapter. I guess, maybe later on, you choose a deck before the battle?
I told
I'm
you
guessing.
I mass-produced. The one you shot's gone for good, though. And I felt all the pain and shock of being destroyed.
You're Neo.
I am a Neo. Serial number P095205181411211218, to be exact. Oh, but don't worry. I haven't forgotten who you are, or what you did to me.
But you were shot and destroyed.
Ugh, still don't get it? These bodies, they're just shells waiting for a host. Convenient. For me, at least. I can be in any number of them at the same time. Well, only 4 without Fira's help. I'm not very good at this. Or anything, for that matter. And I thought you were the same. I was going to play nice with you!
So yeah, he doesn't seem that powerful. Like without Fira's help, it's only 4. I do wonder what the number is, like with Fira's help. But yeah, on his own, I mean, I feel like Drytsen can take on 4 of them.
I didn't mean to shoot. I came here to talk.
Huh? Hold on. I thought you were supposed to compute faster than me. Your weapons shot me, which means you ordered them to destroy me!
It has a mind of its own.
That's... Please, I just want to talk.
Negative. Dialogue is no longer an option.
I feel like that's gonna be her thing, because I did notice that back in the prologue where, you know, she just wants to talk to them. It looks like she's more of a peacekeeper. Like, yeah, she just wants peace pretty much. Make love, not war.
Combat assist activated.
Again? No, stop!
Here we go again. Still haven't learned your lesson? Then let me remind you.
6-0, get out of my system.
Negative. You are in grave danger. Without my assistance, your chances of emerging from this engagement alive are non-existent.
Well, if you hadn't shot him, this wouldn't be happening.
Negative. Combat would have been avoided under the original plan.
You know, with this, like, robotic voice, like, it just reminds me of, like, those Iolan robots. Because, you know, they all have the same voice, those, like, robotic voices. Even with, like, the Furies, too, I think.
Had you not confronted Neo
I'm like-
directly, I would have created proposals to find a way to destroy his means of mass production. For example,
Like, in a way, I'm kind of, like, expecting that kind of voice, because I've been hearing it so much.
Proposal 1. Infiltrate and sabotage the factory. Proposal 2. Cut off transportation routes. Proposal 3. Destroy Neo's factory from long range.
Didn't ask. This is an order. Cease fire.
Orders received. Standing by.
Now, here we go.
Ugh, is it fun? Picking on the weak?
Should have done that from the start.
Do you think I like being destroyed over and over and over again? Worse, do you think that you're actually accomplishing something? I may not stand a chance in a fight, but at least my circuits aren't fried.
I do wonder, I guess, what is left there to fight with Neo. Like, I don't know if those, like, droids that we saw earlier, like those dog looking ones, if they're like hostile to everyone, and like Neo has to fight it. But if they're on his side, well, yeah, they said they would transmit like the combat data to Neo, right? I mean, yeah. I wonder like what he does around here.
But hey, break me all you like. I'll just keep coming right back.
Because yeah, you have like a bunch of these Neos, but I just wonder what they're actually doing. Oh my, the second one. And yeah, you might hear a
I'll never shut down. I'm eternal.
whoa, I like that effect. You might hear a blender in the background. My bad. Someone is using a blender. Ooh.
You're still surprised? Look, Neo is just an AI, and it can go into any one of my infinite shells.
Maybe I'll just use my hands to like block the mic. Not sure if that helps, like block out the blender.
Now, let's just say you can fire, oh, I don't know, 4 shots a second. 4 poor little Neos gone. But in that time, I can make 5 more of myself. How unlucky for you. So that's why all this is so pointless. Or were you lying about your computational prowess? I don't like to be lied to. Now hurry up and admit your inferiority before I destroy you!
Miss Stridson, I'm detecting a strong heat signature. Defense is advised.
Boom.
Oh. Okay, that's smart. I mean, here's the thing though. You know, with this factory, I do wonder if there is a limited amount of resource. I'm gonna guess, you know, for story purposes, it's probably infinite.
Damage sustained.
So, like, you would need to really destroy the factory.
Did he just self-destruct? But why?
I mean, he can always make more.
You really are slow, aren't you? I'm expendable. Now stay still for me. I need to take you apart and bring you back to fear. Huh? What is that red liquid coming out of your frame?
What? Wait, does she really have blood?
That's impossible.
Even the the weapon
Composition
gasp.
analysis is a match. This is blood?
So she's not an android? Is she really alive?
But that means... You're not even machine!
What?
You're human! Human! I still remember your kind, you know? Stupid, lazy things. Once they break, no, once they die, they're gone. Forever. Their brains powered by electricity just like us. Yet their computational abilities, their maneuverability, it all pales in comparison. And you're one of them. No wonder you can barely use your own weapon!
Human?
All right. That should do it.
Yeah, so he called her daughter, right? I thought maybe because, you know, he made a machine. But I'm guessing it's like a biological... Like, he's the father.
Someone was speaking to me.
Just a little longer now. Once that body of yours stabilizes.
Yes, I'm human. But the Doctor created me. And I won't let anybody deny that.
Or is she kind of like, you know, born from a test tube or something like that?
Still looking for a fight? Oh, what to do? I'd feel bad bullying a weak little thing like you. Just imagine a mere gash in your membrane of skin, was it? That would lead to losing half your oil. Ugh, blood, sorry. And then you'd be dead. But no,
Oh, easy.
I couldn't do that to you. I have to take you home alive. So do me a favor and just give up, Surely even your puny human brain can calculate that you can't win.
He is correct. The probability of your defeat is upwards of 98%.
98.
Miss, I urge you to retreat.
This isn't about victory or defeat. It's about understanding each other. And if I have to prove my strength to get through to him, then that's what I'll do. I chose this path, and I won't back down from it.
Here we go, battle time. So how does this work? I didn't even choose a deck yet. Oh, is this a tutorial deck on how to play Portalcraft? Probably. I forgot they do this. Yeah, they did this back in the first game. They're probably gonna do a tutorial. That's why I couldn't choose a deck. Okay, that makes sense. Abysscraft on Neo. Okay. Interesting.
We have much to discuss.
Oh, yep,
Can
see,
you
look, the
not?
play points.
I wasn't built for combat.
Weapon 6-0. Activating combat assistance. First miss. A situation report. There are followers on Neo's side of the field. For your safety, I advise swift elimination. Evolve your followers to terminate the target. Initiate the process by playing this card.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
Then proceed to evolve it.
Trajectory. Calculated.
Their lives are yours for the taking.
This follower now has 4 defense. If you attack a follower that has 4 attack, they will destroy each other. However, if you attack a follower with 2 attack, then your follower will survive the encounter. Commence an attack on the follower with 2 attack.
Perfect sacrifice just wasn't enough.
Attacking strategically is critical if you want to maximize your chances of success. I recommend always having followers remaining on your side of the field. Now, let us move on to our next engagement. Try using this spell. Summon 2 copies of Enhanced Puppets. Okay, perfect. That'll be 3 damage on each. A new follower has entered the field. Order it to attack.
One with the void. One with the void.
All of your opponent's followers have been successfully eliminated. There are still cards you can play, but I'd advise you end your turn here. This is due to the fact that those cards are puppets. Even if you place them on the field, they will disappear before your next turn. There is no need to play them now. Instead, you should end your turn.
Spend the witching hour with me. Another betrayal.
Oh, this guy has Drain. Wait, Drain and...
Now I'm annoyed.
This guy has Storm already?
Reality's just no fun.
Because of you? Oh, whenever an allied bat enters the field, give it Storm. Wow. Neo has called in reinforcements to the field. Play the puppet in your hand. This follower has Rush, so it can attack on a turn it is used. Order it to attack. That is very interesting. So the bats start out with Drain. That's new, because before they're just like 1/1 and that's it. But yeah, that's very useful with this card over here. That's actually pretty nice. The enemy follower has been destroyed. This battle has now turned in our favor. Miss, this is all I can teach you. Destroy your opponent's followers and use their cards and evolve points freely. By doing so, your chances of victory will rise significantly. Now then, please continue the operation. Alright. Well, if I want to make the most out of it, probably the mechanized beast. Then I evolve.
This might hurt.
Then let's see. I'm guessing he has a max of 10 defense, so even though he attacks, he probably won't be able to get his defense up again. Like, you know, with this. So I'll just attack this guy so that another bat doesn't get Storm. Oh yeah, I can also just use the puppet too. I forgot about that. Okay. Now let me just do that. Super Evolve is ready for them.
I swear by this very sword.
Oh. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and Super Evolve, man, with the Mecha Cavalier. Because I can summon 2 more of them. Nice. Attack with you. And attack with you. I think Mecha Cavalier is pretty cool with the, you know, summoning with the Evolve. I love the Evolve effect of it. Alright, we pretty much win.
No, this is all wrong.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot they do these kind of like tutorial battles. And dude, the loading times, man, the loading. It's so weird. Feels really nice.
How many times do we have to do this for you to comprehend that I am eternal? Oh, but maybe I'm expecting too much. Learning never was a strong suit of you humans.
Neo's statement is accurate, miss. As things stand, Neo can assume new shells faster than we can destroy them. At this rate, we will run out of power long before Neo runs out of replacements. I strongly urge
Oh,
you
he
to
can run
retreat.
out.
No. This is an order, 6-0. Stand down until we're done talking.
Orders received. Standing by.
Well, that wasn't very smart. What can you hope to accomplish without your combat assist? I admit, your specs are remarkable. For a human. Color me impressed. But without your little sidekick there, forget defeating me. You won't even be able to land a scratch! Hurts, doesn't it? That's your body telling you it's scared. Meanwhile, I can destroy myself. And come back good as new. Who knew finding someone inferior to play with could be so much fun? Oh, but you can't play too long, can you? You must be about ready to break. Silly me. Not break. Die. Oh, and so many ways to die. Skin rips, you bleed, you die. Organs fail, you suffer, you die. How am I ever going to get you home alive? Guess I'll just have to find a way. I wouldn't want to disobey orders.
Neo, why do you hate us? What did humans ever do to you?
What did humans ever do to you? Good one. Oh, I can't. Me, hate humans. Far from it. See, Papa gave us exactly one command. Bring happiness to all mankind.
When given a fixed objective to pursue, machines can far
Oh.
outperform us humans. So I thought, why not give them the ultimate task? That's how Fira and Neo came to be. They're hard at work making my dream come true. I know they can do it.
So like, how? I'm guessing they failed with that ultimate task. Like they're supposed to make humans happy, right? Is that what Neo said?
And how would taking me captive accomplish that?
Oh, it won't. It's what comes after. See, we can't just bring happiness to humans. We have to create it for them. Your kind is just inferior to us in every way. I mean, just look at you. Clearly that head of yours
It is
hasn't done you
the
any
scene.
favors.
No. You're wrong.
See? You're only proving my point.
You're wrong. This isn't what the doctor wanted.
Let me see that again with the. You're talking about the guns. Your kind is just inferior to us in every way. I mean, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Like, going from this sentence to this one. Okay, I have no idea what that was supposed to mean.
He asked, begged me to stop you. Because you aren't following his orders.
Wow. Do you hear yourself? You're a human without her memory. A baby. And here you are, acting as if you know everything.
I don't. That's why I want to talk. I'm sure this is all just one big misunderstanding. The doctor... He sent me here because he's worried about you.
Your heart rate, breathing, and body temperature are all normal. Which means you actually believe the nonsense coming out of your mouth. Wow, this is new for me. I'm face to face with utter inferiority, and yet I feel pure anger instead of joy. Oh, but I still have my orders to bring you back alive. So rest easy. You'll only feel a lot of pain.
You're going to self-destruct again?
Don't worry. My calculations indicate you'll only lose your arms. And you won't be needing those!
Did we fail? Oh, nope. Dude, we got the freaking cannon.
Combat assist activated. Requesting limited access to Hekatos under emergency protocol. In addition, requesting to set output limiters at 1%. Due to the temporary nature of this request, password input will be omitted. Access granted. Hekatos online.
Now what? What is that form of yours?
Neo, your earlier calculations were based on the maximum power of my default form. If destroying 4 shells per second is insufficient, then all I need to do is target your production factory. That is well
Wait.
within my capabilities.
With just this weapon?
Sixo? What are you doing?
I mean, are we even near the factory?
Primed and ready. Firing Hekatos.
Dude, just how powerful is Hekatos? Like, because I assume this factory is huge.
Hit confirmed. Hekatos disengaged.
What did you just do?
I followed my orders. Your dialogue was over, so I reactivated combat assist. Neo revealed that he is capable of controlling
Gosh,
a
dude.
maximum of 4 shells simultaneously. When you provoked him into self-destructing 3 at once, I saw the opportunity and seized it. If you will recall Proposal 3, destroy Neo's factory from long range. Now, he is no longer eternal.
No. No! That much force at this range? No human would survive the recoil!
Yeah, it's I mean, you know, I feel like at most she's probably a cyborg. You know, half human, half machine. But yeah, what I also want to say right now is, you know, with Neo, I'm guessing maybe they interpret the whole thing about bringing happiness to humans. Maybe they interpret that in a different way, where like, you know, I guess maybe the machines have to feel happy. I don't know. It's like Neo said, you know, he wants to feel joy and not anger and all that. So I'm guessing he thinks the order means that he should feel happy. I don't know if that's the case.
Perhaps, but she is no.
But you know, I'm trying my
ordinary
best to
human.
understand a story.
Her output exceeds your own. Miss, his substitutes are gone. Destroy the Neo before you, and you will have carried out the doctor's order.
Is that really that fast? Dang, dude. That means this is the last one. I feel like he's gonna survive. I feel like they're setting up the story in a way where like now he is not eternal, and that's so that, you know, we can only stick with one. He'll be like the main one that we, I guess, go around with.
Wait, we weren't done talking yet. Why did you...
You are a human. Neo is a machine. Dialogue was never an option. Nonetheless, your actions effectively goaded him into illogical behavior. Well done, miss.
Dang.
This can't be happening. What gives? I mean, come on, I was just following Fira's command.
Listen to me, Neo.
Stay away! Don't touch me!
Continuing
Ooh.
combat assistance.
Okay, hold on. Maybe he might actually go down here. I thought maybe he'll be sticking around now, like as a more important character.
No! This is an order! Cease fire!
Orders received.
Is that really it?
Standing by.
If that's really it, dude, I feel like they resolved that character with Neo so fast.
I detected an incoming attack. As combat assist was still enabled, I acted preemptively and launched a counterattack. Your stratagem enabled me to destroy
Jeez.
Neo, rather than simply force him into retreat. I can now gather data from his system. This ought to show us a path into the spire. However, my sensors indicate you have sustained considerable damage. I suggest you take a rest. Then,
Shut up!
is that an order to mute my audio output?
You were just trying to help. I get that. But still, I
only did what was necessary to carry out the Doctor's mission. Your orders were somewhat cryptic, but highly efficient in the end. Once again, I commend you.
We were supposed to stop him! That was our mission!
Affirmative. Neo is no longer operational. Mission accomplished.
No! Yes, but no!
Yes, but no.
Not like this.
Miss?
Neo, he was my brother. He might have known who I was, who I am. But you just don't get it, do you? You can't understand.
You know what is interesting? Back in that Feast of Wolves thing, we didn't really hear 6-0 talk at all, so I'm guessing at some point in the story, she disabled 6-0.
Unnecessary secretion of water is not advisable.
Like,
Please.
it was just the Tanuki and Dreitzen. Oh,
Projecting video.
look at this.
Response. Those secretions, they are called tears. Clarification. And to shed them proves that you are human. Surprise. To think that one still lived. And my sister, no less. Greetings. I, Vera the Miraculous, am pleased to make your acquaintance. Welcome to the Spire.
Okay. I did not expect for him to go down. Like, you know, I thought that would be a possibility with the weapon, but the thing is, if he's the only one left, like if there's only one Neo left, I guess they can always repair him, but I thought maybe he would stick around. And that, you know, because it seems like in a way he doesn't like Fira in a way, because he feels inferior to him. I thought maybe Dreitzen would team up with Neo to take him on, because I'm guessing Fira is supposed to be like the ultimate, you know, evil. An uncanny reunion. Dreitzen, upset that 6-0 disobeyed her orders, marches toward the spire. Unheeding of the injuries she sustains along the way, after realizing that Dreitzen will not listen to reason, 6-0 shoots her operator, whoa, with the tranquilizer round. What the heck? Alright, here we go.
Observation. Are they proceeding according to calculations?
Targets are proceeding in the predicted direction. However, only at 71% of the predicted pace. They appear to have been delayed by drones. End report.
Strange. Struggling with common drones? What reason could she have to lower her output? Hypothesis. She is wounded? Was that the term? What an inconvenient existence they live, these humans. Empathy. Would you not agree, Doctor?
Oh, what? The doctor's there? I saw the question marks.
Please display MID.
Hostiles detected. Analyzing. Complete. They would not pose a threat under ordinary circumstances. However, your body is currently operating at 42% strength. It will be a narrow victory, if it is indeed a victory at all. Human biometrics come with a high degree of stochasticity. That is to say, the calculations are not in your favor. Allow me to.
No.
Shutting down.
We press forward. Calculate a route to the spire.
Negative. In your current condition, the chances of you reaching the spire are slim.
You found a way in, didn't you?
Affirmative. The data I recovered from Neo included a back door into the structure.
Dang. Okay.
However, I would like
I
to
guess they
re-emphasize
took some
your
parts out
current
of Neo.
state. Your output levels have been in rapid decline ever since your engagement with Neo.
I'm gonna guess Neo's gonna come back at some point, maybe through Fira. I feel like it's way too early for him to just be, like, gone. I feel like he's gonna be reborn somehow.
We have already encountered 7
That was like way
drones.
too fast.
Without my combat assist, your body would rapidly approach its limit. Rest is strongly advised, miss.
No. And stop saying that.
Is that an order?
No. Ugh. Just give me some peace and quiet, will you?
As you wish. Initiating emergency sleep protocol.
What?
Hey!
Wait, is that where the tranquilizer came in? Tranquilizer grounds?
Sweet dreams, miss.
Oh my gosh. She's so literal. You know, it reminds me. Clear my voice right now. Yeah, it reminds me of like BT from Titanfall 2, if you ever played that. Because he had a human pilot, and then you had BT, the Titan, like the mech. And he would pretty much talk like 6-0 here, where he's very literal.
I had the same dream. I saw him again.
All right. That should do it.
It was a familiar face, but faint, as if hiding somewhere at the very back of my memory. The face of my creator, the Doctor.
Just a little longer now. Once that body of yours stabilizes.
He created me. I was sure of it. That much was etched into my memory. But Neo, he had called me human. It's true I had shed blood when hurt, tears when sad. What exactly was I?
You've regained consciousness. Good morning, Miss Dryden.
6-0. What happened?
You fell unconscious, an effect of my tranquilizer. In your injured state, you were unfit to carry out your mission. Accordingly, I activated Combat Assist and shot an anesthetic round into you.
What? You made me shoot myself? You can't just...
My primary directive is to see the doctor's orders completed. You have been asleep for 8,120 seconds. How are you feeling?
How long is that? I don't know that in minutes or hours.
Better than before.
After you lost consciousness, I administered first aid on your wounds. As such, most of your injuries have been repaired. Operational efficiency has returned to 88% output. Basic combat should no longer be a burden.
Thanks for fixing me up.
As an AI assistant, I do not require gratitude, as there is no greater significance behind my actions. No good intentions, nor ill will. So it is with all machines. We simply obey orders.
Then I guess I'm not a machine. Neo's gone. I accomplished my task. But I didn't want this.
Affirmative. You are not a machine.
But I'm not exactly human either, am I? The Doctor created me. I have the memories.
Affirmative. You were created as part of a project headed by the Doctor.
Project? What project? You're not telling me the whole story, are you, 6-0? Neo knew you. You were something else before you were my weapon. You said it yourself, so just who are you? What do you know?
I am...
Another failure.
Wait, is the Doctor really here?
Hey, Dryden.
Okay, why would you say that? I feel like the Doctor is gonna be a villain. I thought maybe it'll be Fira, but no, it might be the Doctor. That will be like the ultimate villain, the ultimate evil in Dryden's story, maybe.
You, doing all right? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you're not.
It can't be. Doctor?
In the flesh.
I'm sorry. I failed. But I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about.
Huh? Hold on. What? You're all right. But then, what about that recording? And there's something I need to tell you.
Hold on.
About Neo.
I feel like this might be a, you know, like a mimic in a way, like I guess a fake.
Don't worry about it. Just come to the very top of the tower.
I think this is a fake Doctor. This could be a fake Doctor. Not sure if it's a cyborg or an android. You know, maybe Fira could have made it. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, that's the gun. Wait, that's the gun. I thought that was... I don't know, for some reason I saw the red sparks. It reminded me of... I don't know why, I thought it was color red. It kind of like reminded me of the arms of like one of the Furies, the one with the swords, like back in Shadowverse 1. A discomfiture. The person standing before them is none other than the Doctor. Although bewildered, Dryden nevertheless follows her creator's instructions. Let's go.
Just a little further.
Sixo, is it really him?
Affirmative. I have taken numerous readings, and they all match the data corresponding to the Doctor. However, as I am currently limited to visual analysis, I cannot be entirely certain of this conclusion. In any case, you are proceeding to the spire as planned. Yet you seem anxious, miss. Why?
Yeah, I mean, because we saw Fira earlier, I just feel like he's planning something. Just trying to lead Dryden to the tower as an ambush.
I don't know. Something about him just feels off. But then again, I barely remember anything about him. That's why I'm asking you, Sixo.
As an AI assistant, I can only draw conclusions based on measurable data. And, as previously stated, the data indicates that he is indeed the Doctor.
And like also, like another reason why I feel like he's a fake is because I felt like his entrance just felt like it was out of nowhere. I just feel like the Doctor, like if he would reunite with Dryden, it would be like more dramatic in a way. This was like very much out of nowhere, like very casual, the way he's approaching us.
Okay then.
We're almost there. Keep up now.
I don't feel like that's a Doctor. I feel like it's gonna be more...
We're here. The spire.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be more dramatic.
The coordinates coincide with what I extracted from Neo. I expect we shall find.
I do wonder what's up with all these roots around here. I don't know if those are roots. Or like... Oh yeah, those are like roots. It also, again, just reminds me... I'm always like reminded of like back in Shadowverse 1, but with Baphomet and all those like wires, those giant wires back in the Terra.
You'll find Fira, dear Fira, another member
Oh,
of
no.
our family.
Family. Doctor, you called the twins my brothers. We were all created under the same project, weren't we? And Sixo, too. She's part of it somehow.
Yeah, he's like praising Fira. I feel like something is definitely off.
I want to know. What are we? Why did you make us?
For my dream. To provide a future for man and machine. I've spent my entire career chasing after this single goal. Happiness for all mankind, made into a reality by machines.
Okay, maybe this is the Doctor because he's talking about the happiness goal thing.
You said that already in the
Yeah.
video. That's why Neo and Firo were created. But what about me and Sixo?
You were both, new approach. Up till now, we've been trying to build machines closer and closer to man. But what if we moved man closer to machine?
Man? Closer to machine?
Yeah, cyborg.
You, my daughter, are my pride and joy. My magnum opus. You, little one, are going to be a bridge. A bridge between mankind and machine. A bridge to happiness for both.
Doctor, I'm no bridge. I couldn't get through to Neo. I destroyed him. If only I were a machine, this wouldn't have happened.
You did what? No. It can't be.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Negative. Your actions were necessary to carry out the Doctor's orders. Furthermore, Neo was a machine. The Doctor still lives, so he can be reconstructed at any time.
That is true.
That's not the point.
Maybe if I explain further. I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about.
Huh?
The human body is mankind's greatest weakness. I've been sure of that for a while. We need to stream data back into the terminal. The key was our application of fluid mechanics.
Doctor?
There's still hope. Creating your AI is the first step.
AI?
Together, we'll make my dream into a reality. We'll engineer happiness for all mankind, Drytson.
Doctor? Are you alright?
No. No, it's me. I'm just not good enough yet, that's all. It means I must have failed.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, Drytson. I'll clean up here. Sweet dreams. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about.
There's definitely some weird personality stuff going on.
No. No, you're not him. You're not the Doctor. Who are you? What are you?
Magnanimity.
Oh,
A reaction. I have been waiting for you to notice.
the voice almost sounded like Ewan for some reason to me.
Enemy detected. Activating combat assist.
Late.
Oh, okay.
What a shame. You are far too slow.
I didn't realize it was him with that voice.
What are you?
Interception. I am Fira the Miraculous. How nice
Look at
to
the
meet
animations,
you,
man.
Drytson. Explanation.
Just typing away.
And your earlier query. What you saw was not the Doctor, but explication.
Oh, imitation.
A device to exploit your greatest weakness. Your emotions.
I knew something was off, but the data...
Universality. With my functions, I can bend all data to my command. Definition. I can adjust all outputs, all parameters, any appearance, an illusion. Any signal, a fabrication. True and false, meaningless.
But 6-0 wouldn't lie to me.
Oh,
6-0?
Disturbance. I had originally planned to take advantage of your unstable mental state, but it appears you have seen through my ruse. Futility. You are too late, for I have achieved my objective. She is already mine.
6-0?
oh boy.
What's wrong?
It's hacked.
Imitation. One touch, and I can fully grasp the structure of any machine. I can emulate them, overwrite them.
Yeah, Fira is very powerful against machines. I can see why with Neo, like, he could probably be boosted up by Fira controlling more than 4.
Realignment. I have already overwritten your sister's startup module, and without her combat assistance, you are nothing but a human.
My... sister? What are you talking about?
Processing. Fascinating. You do not know. Correcting. She is one of us. A failed prototype, to be exact.
One of us?
Another failure.
6-0. Is that true?
Revelation.
I don't think.
Weapon 060. MID Eumenides.
Humanities. Yeah, I don't think the weapon can talk.
Recollection. Our failed sibling. Or rather, siblings.
Siblings. Oh, that's the real name. Humanities. Okay. Yeah, very interesting, man. I think that's 3 chapters, right? Yeah, that was Discomfiture. Alright, Humanities. I'm guessing it's more of a flashback going on. Okay. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That was Exit from Eternity and Uncanny Reunion and Discomfiture. Next time, we'll be doing the next 3 chapters, starting with Humanities, which I feel like I can't say. Humanities. I hope I said it right. But yeah, very interesting with the story right now. I feel like we kind of resolved the whole thing with Neo so fast. I don't know. It does feel kind of weird. I feel like Neo has to be coming back at some point, because I feel like he was just down so fast. We just got to know him. I don't know. There's got to be more to Neo, I think. If not, then I am kind of curious what I would say in the future, like when it comes to my thoughts on the story. But yeah, we got like plenty of chapters left. I'm sure they'll explain more about it too. But yeah, it also feels weird in a way because, you know, with the world and stuff, like each character having their own story in a different world, it seems. Because I'm guessing, like, you know, characters like Love Sign and Koyori, Yuihara, they would have like the stories in their own worlds. It feels really weird just like going by them really fast. Because yeah, if you played Shadowverse 1, you would spend like a lot of time in the worlds because like the multiple characters in each classes, they would be in the same world. So yeah, this is definitely a different approach. I'm kind of curious just how like fast paced each world is gonna be. Because yeah, that's one thing I like about in Shadowverse 1 is the world building. This one here, like it does have that, but I feel like I'm just wondering if I will like it, just this being very fast paced, you know? Anyways, that's pretty much what I just wanted to say. Yeah, next time we'll continue, and I guess seeing more of the past with Humanities. So yeah, that'll be it for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good